Yes, welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Welcome, guys. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's talk about everything else that is happening in the world of crypto, guys. You guys are all welcome. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. So, guys, yes, yesterday I did not stream because I was working on a project. So, which is what you guys can see here, BitChat. So, I will tell you guys about the token better. So, during maybe during a Q&A. So during Q&A, I will tell you guys better about the token. So, but as we keep going, I will be telling you guys, what is happening about this token, which you guys are seeing here. So, but first, let's talk about Bitcoin, crypto, and everything else that is happening in the world of crypto, guys. So let me share my screen, guys, so we can dive in. So, guys, we still have some positive news in the market. So today is the FOMC meeting. So, which is the Fed chair will be deciding if we will cut interest rates or not. And you guys know that, so that will really help the market to pop so hard. That will help Bitcoin and crypto to skyrocket. Let me see the chart, man. The chart are booming once again. Yeah, guys, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So, guys, my official streaming coin, which is BitChat, is live on Pop Fun. So, as we keep going, so I will be letting you guys know about the token. So it's now live on the Pop Fun. But first, as you guys all know, so this is the t-shirt. The t-shirt is here. As you guys can see, BitChat is now live. So another one's here. So I will be sending most of them to you guys as well. So, and we are creating a legacy. So it's not, it's not a pop and dump. So it's already head up to, $31,000 market cap yesterday. So that is because, I didn't even announce it. So because I don't want it to be pop and dump. So I want it to be a long-term project. So let's dive into the market. So what is happening in the market? As you guys can see, Bitcoin yesterday head up to $117,000. Now it's consolidating between $115,600, which is quite huge. So also just about a week ago, Bitcoin was still trading below $110,000. But guess what? Now Bitcoin is back up to $116,000, which is good. So guys, you guys can see what I'm hearing. The hat, which is the cap, as you guys can see. This is a BitChat, which I'm wearing. So BitChat is the official streaming coin on Popfun. So the link, I will leave the link in the description below. So once you're on Popfun, you type BitChat. That is the first meme coin which will pop up. That is because for you to stream on Popfun, you have to create a coin. Now the plan is to take that meme coin at least to 100s. So now the end of the 100s is just nothing. So the plan is to take it to 100 million market cap. So what I will be doing is that I will be buying, at least using the streaming revenue to buy 20% of the streaming revenue, buy the token and bomb. So let's dive into the market. Let's see what is happening in the crypto space. Yeah, guys, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. I see you all know. So every single day I'm here to discuss about Bitcoin and crypto together. So this meme coin, we 100 possible, yes, and even more than. So it will possible and it will go more than, because so the strategy, the plan, it will really take the coin higher. So the plan is to make sure that so we'll be buying it and burning and locking as well, locking it as well. Already lock 30% of the supply of the token supply is already locked. So guys, what is happening in the market? As you guys can see, US. So US plan 150 billion Bitcoin reserve. Or that's a new bill. So I'll be saying this. Senator Sitya Lomis, which is a senator in the United States, have been saying this, that his plan is to make sure that they convert some of their gold reserve into Bitcoin. It's coming. So this plan is coming to pass. Yeah, guys, I will try my best to keep it short. That's because the FOMC meeting, I may be streaming it live on YouTube. If I'm not streaming it live on YouTube, I will be streaming it live on Pump Fun. So the link will be in the description of this video for you to catch me up on Pump Fun. Or if you are following me on X, aka Twitter, you will also see the link in S as well. So to link up with me on platform, I will be live almost every single day on platform. I swear. So that is because even if a platform streaming is a little bit more easier than so it's a little bit more easier than a YouTube streaming. That's because so most of the time you may even leave your stream, go and do one or two things. So guys, you guys can see the plan, the US plan at least to convert some of their gold reserve into Bitcoin is coming, which is what you guys can see. So Senator Siti Alomis have been saying this. He said this will be possible. So they will be converting, selling some of their gold into Bitcoin. So which is the plan now is to at least to swap about 150 billion US dollars so into Bitcoin reserve. It's possible. You guys know the effect, the huge effect which this will make in Bitcoin. This will really make a huge effect in Bitcoin, guys. I've been telling you guys this that so Bitcoin, we are just getting started. Yeah, we always have up and down. I believe that 2026 we will have a downside of the market, which most of you guys who have been here, for a while, I'll be telling you guys this that if history is on our side, we may have a downside on the market 2026. But guess what? So those are the things that why even if the market will dip down 2026, so the market will dip down like previous cycle because we now have the Wall Street, the big boys which are willing to buy and buy and buy and buy and pick up as much as they can, which as you guys can see here. So guys, let me show you guys, the token once again. This is the BITCHAT. So BITCHAT, as you guys can see, BITCHAT, you guys can see I'm live now. I'm live on a platform, as you guys can see. So okay, let me try and mute it so you guys so it would disturb. Let me mute it. Okay. So guys, as you guys can see, this is BITCHAT. So you guys can see head up to about $132,000 market cap during the launch. So that's because there was still a lot of snipes. So despite that, I don't want so much snipe. So you guys can see it's sitting between about 18K market cap. I added about 20 Solana yesterday, which cost me at least some good amount of money. That was almost about $4,000, $4,000 to $5,000 if I'm not mistaken. Coming here, I want to show you guys this before we move further. So this is the contract address of the token. So once you are on this is a desk screener. I just paste it here. Let's see the token and the supply. So coming back here, you guys can see the transactions, people who are buying, people who are selling. So we are still holding a market cap here, the market cap which is around 18K right now. So when you are looking at the holders, so you can see here, I'm trying to let you guys know that this is a fair launch and it's a long-term project. So as you guys can see, so this is the liquidity which is because the token supply is 1 billion. So you can see the liquidity we have about a 10 million, $10,000 in the liquidity. So which is I have to I try to push it as much as I can out to make this possible. You guys can see. So this is $10,000 in liquidity, which is about how much? About 57% supply of the token right now. But guess what? Coming here, you can see 30% being held by this address. So this 30% of this token is being bought by me. So you can see here it's been about $5,400. So guess what? So this $5,400 token, which is about 30% of the supply, because I don't want people to pop this token and dump it. This is why, so I bought this 30% of the supply. I lock them up. So which I will be showing you guys for you guys to see that yes, they are being locked. And guess what? 20% of the streaming revenue will be using to buy back this token, and 10% of that 20% will be locked, and 10% will be going to burn. So that is one of the ways to give power to the holders, people who are the investors. So to give power to the investors to generate to more revenue, more strength to people who will be holding this coin. So you guys can see the transactions yesterday. So the top traders, you can see people who were buying and selling yesterday. So usually when I launched it yesterday. So coming here, when you are in let's quickly see it here. This is Axiom. I want to show you guys a little bit about the project. So before we move further, this is Axiom. Let me refresh it. So as you guys can see on Axiom, so this is the project I want to show you. I'm trying to bring the screen closer as much as I can because it's been up. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to show you guys here, the transaction as well. But Axiom is been going crazy a little bit, so which I don't know why. Let me see if I can bring it. Okay, now we are here. Okay, as you guys can see, this is Axiom. As you guys can see, so this is the token. So when you look come into the transaction, you can see here. So the transaction, those are the transactions. You can see the holders coming here for you guys to know that so the token. I myself, you can see the snipes are just 1.5%, which they already sold. But guess what? The bond, you can see here. Let me zoom so you guys can see. So the LP, 100% of LP are big bond. Okay, let me take it up so I take my photo cover it. So you can the desk is not paid yet, which I will pay for the desk. But LP, the 100% of LP is big bond. You can see here. So the dev, which is me, I hold the dev wallet hold about 1.5% of the token supply. So you can see here the top 10 holders, hold about 39.6%. Why is 39.6%? That is because 30% of this token, is being locked. So just like as I was telling you guys just now, it showed that the top 10 holders only hold about 9% of the token. So you don't have to be scared that top 10 holders only hold 9% of this token. So coming back here once again on a pump fund, let's quickly look at through the Bumble. If I can check it out here on Bumble. Okay, let's look at it here. Bumble, you can see here, this is on the pump fund. Let's see if we can see okay, the top you can see here. So this is those are the holders. You can see the 55%. Let me zoom so you guys can see. So this is the board curve, which is the liquidity, which is about 57% of the token supply. So this 30%, which is include that 49%, which is include to that 39% in the top 10. So 30% is being locked, as you guys can see here. It's not movable. 30% is being locked. So it's been funded by BYBIT. So I forwarded this address by BYBIT, as you guys can see. Show that so this is a long-term project. It's not a pop and dump project. So we have a long way to go. As you guys can see, I'm live on pop fund. So this is the token. We are sitting around 18K. So my plan is to take at least 100S. I don't want to make so much promise, but you guys know that so I'm a man of my word. And when we'll be doing a giveaway, during our giveaway, so this will be the token which I will be giving out to you guys who always tune in, who always share the stream as well. So guys, let's move further. Let's see what is happening in the market. So coming back here, Meta Planet. So Meta Planet to invest 1.25 billion in Bitcoin by October and 139 million in Bitcoin's income generative arms. Yeah, that's because Meta Planet are expanding expanding their strategy to US and Japan, US and other countries, which I will be going into that, which I can recall. So you guys can see, more money keep coming into the market, more people keep buying, more people keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. This is one of the things I keep telling you guys that so Bitcoin is not going anywhere. We have a long way to go, despite the up and down. I want you guys to know that so Bitcoin still become one of the best performing. Bitcoin still become one of the best performing assets in the history of mankind, and it will keep being. So it's not a joke. It will keep being, which is what is happening. Which is why the big boys keep accumulating, sailor keep accumulating. I'll be showing you guys the US export ETF is skyrocketing like never before. So which also show that so those people keep buying and buying and buying. And one of the way for you to be part of it, to keep this year, to keep accumulating as much as you can, to be part of it. So guys, I'm streaming to Popfund right now. The streaming coin on Popfund is BITCHAT. Let me use the full camera so you guys can see it. BITCHAT, as you guys can see. So this is BITCHAT. Once you type it on Popfund, is the top coin which will pop up there. So it's a long-term project. It's not a pop and dump. 30% of the supply is already locked, as you guys can see. So you can see it on chain. So I also share it on my S account, Twitter, aka Twitter. So 30% of the supply is already locked. 57% is in liquidity. So you can be part of the project for sure. 100S is nothing. So it's possible. It's nothing. So let's go. Let's move forward once again. Let's see what is happening. So Meta Planet, their plan, they just raised, you guys can see their plan to buy another 1 point. This is quite almost about a $1.3 billion. So 1.25 billion in BTC and others on BTC, which they will be expanding next. So coming back here, so you guys can see here, Meta Planet, this is the expansion which I was saying. So Meta Planet to expand the Bitcoin strategic with new US and Japan unit. Okay, that means I was correct. So US and Japan. So the other country above the US is Japan. So they will be expanding their treasury, their Bitcoin treasury to US and Japan. So they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. More people keep embracing Bitcoin. And Bitcoin and crypto adoption keep getting wide every single day. So which is why I keep saying you never go wrong by buying Bitcoin and crypto. Yeah, guys, if you're watching from SDK Twitter, retweet. If you're watching from YouTube, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. Share the stream as well. You who is sharing the stream, so you will be part of this BITCHAT when during the giveaway. I will be distributing it to people who always share the stream, who always subscribe, who turn on their notification bell, people who share it to their WhatsApp group, share it to your church group, let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. That's because they need to be part of crypto. They be part of the best performing asset in the history of mankind. If they don't, why would them? So you don't have to allow them to miss out. Coming here, analysis set this when a Bitcoin will hit 175,000. So a lot of data still predict that a Bitcoin $175,000 is possible now till end of the cycle. So at least now till before the end of the year. So before we enter next cycle, which will be starting from at least January, which will be starting from January 2020. That should be January 2026. Yeah, January 2026. That is when the next cycle should be starting. So guys, smash the like and subscribe button and make sure your notification bell is on. It's very, very important, guys. Make sure your notification bell is on. Very, very important. So you guys can see that Bitcoin and crypto adoption keep getting wide. More people keep embracing Bitcoin, which is why you don't need to miss out. Don't miss out on Bitcoin and crypto. It's very, very important for you to be part of the journey. Just by this year, the contract address, of my streaming coin, which is BITCHAT, is also on my S bio right now. I added it to my S bio, aka Twitter. You can find it there. I also leave the link, the description of this particular video which I'm streaming right now. I believe you will be able to see it after the end of the stream. So coming here, let's see what next. Forward industry just released 4 billion stocks to expand the Solana treasury. Guys, this is crazy. Solana, a lot of things are happening on the Solana blockchain. It's just like even if the stream and the pop fund stream in which I'm talking about, so most of the 100% of the meme coin which are on a pop fund, they are being launched on Solana blockchain. So in order for you to trade on Solana blockchain, you need the Solana to pay for fees, which is what is happening there. A lot of good things, a lot of positive things happening with Solana. I want to let you guys know that it's for sure you need to be part of it. So Solana, so you never go wrong by this year as well. Keep holding, keep this year. The big boys are accumulating. You can see the Solana strategy reserve, Solana reserve is being created. You guys can see more people are creating a treasury reserve on Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see they are now expanding it to Solana now as well, which is quite huge, which is positive as well. So a lot of things going on with Solana, which is why Solana skyrocket up so hard. Solana just about if I'm not mistaken, a month ago Solana was trading below $200. Now Solana just 2 days ago head up to 250. Now it's consolidating. It's consolidating between about 234, 235 today, which is big. So coming here, The FOMC meeting should be 8:30 Central European time. So for most of you guys, who want to watch it live, so I may be streaming it to YouTube. But if I'm not streaming it to YouTube, catch me up on platform. I'll be live there streaming the FOMC meeting, the Fed chair, where he will be deciding if they will cut the interest rate, guys. So, guys, BITCHAT is live on top fund. So, coming here, let's see Solana. So, I just like as I was saying just now, more people creating a Solana treasury reserve, more people buying Solana, more people adding Solana. So, DeFi Development Corp just added another 62,744 so. I think even if Solana trading between about $134 to $135 right now, I think it's still low because following what the institutional investors are doing on so, I think Solana trading between about 200. Sorry, I take that, but not 130 something. 235. Solana trading between 234, 235. I still think that so it's still cheap. So, but that does not mean Solana will dip down. I want you guys to know that we are already in end of the cycle, last phase of the cycle, the banana phase, because most of the altcoin are already up so high. So just like Solana as well. Bitcoin went from 16K to 224,500K. Now it consolidated between about 150, 160, 117. Following, Ethereum as well. Ethereum went from $800 from to $4,950 just about a month ago. Now it's consolidating. So just like Solana went from $9, $8. Solana dipped down to $9, $8, 2022, which was the last dip. So most of the altcoin are way too high. So if you are buying, I still want you guys to know that we have a positive and negative side of the market. The market always have up and down. Volatility is real in crypto. So you need to know that. So don't be scared each time we have a dip. So more people keep buying Solana, more people keep accumulating. Now, which is a DeFi Development Corp, they now hold 2 million Solana, worth of Solana. That is about $500,000, which is a 499 million. Sorry, guys, take that back. $499 million. Now for 2 million Solana, worth about $499 million. That's quite huge. So coming back to the Bitcoin spot ETF, this is a US spot ETF. Just last month, before we have a huge dip, before the market dipped also hard. But guess what? So US spot ETF, they was holding about 6.16% of total Bitcoin supply. So today, Bitcoin is trading between about $115,600. But guess what? So the US spot Bitcoin ETF, they are now holding 6.26% of total Bitcoin supply. We show that they now hold more Bitcoin now than even if last month before the market dipped down. So people who are bit selling right now are the retailers or the OGs, most of the OG as well as on chain, the long-term holders. Those are the people who also selling. Those are people who are also taking profit. Yeah, taking profit is normal. I think it's important to take profit each time. To take profit each time you are up in profit. So which is very, very important as well. So guys, most of you guys can see, I can see the chart from most of the other platform like Kick as well. So guys, if you are watching from Kick as well, so I'm live on YouTube. So I'm live on YouTube. The streaming this thing remains the same, Charisco Crypto. So the streaming platform on YouTube, the name remains the same. I'm now live on Popfun as well, as you guys can see here. So the streaming token is live. If you are watching from Popfun, I'm also streaming to YouTube. As you guys can see, guys, so I'm live on Popfun. The token is sitting between about 18K right now. So I launched it yesterday. It's a fair launch, and it's a long-term project. So I'm not selling my holding. 30% of the supply is locked. This is the liquidity, holding about $10,000 worth of liquidity. $5,500 of the supply loss. So the dev, this is the dev holding about a 1.5%, which is also me. So this other guy here, I don't know him, he added more of it. Many people still believe in me, which they hold a huge amount of the token as well. So the plan is to be using at least 20% of the streaming revenue on top fund to buy back the token, locking 10% of that and burning 10% of that as well. So you guys can see that, so that will really make a huge effect in the token as well. So let's see, okay, let's see what is happening. So just like as I was saying, you guys can see, just a BlackRock, the US spot Bitcoin ETF, BlackRock as of today, BlackRock is now holding $88 billion worth of Bitcoin. That is about 3.6% of total Bitcoin supply. I remember just BlackRock was holding about 3.15% just last month. But guess what? They are now holding 3.6% of total Bitcoin supply, which is $88 billion as of today, followed by Fidelity, holding about $23.9 billion worth of Bitcoin. This also followed by Grayscale, holding about $20.5 billion. Those are billions of dollars. So the US spot ETF, they are now holding 1,315,249 Bitcoin in value. So in value, as of today, that is how many Bitcoin they are holding. In value, they are holding about 152 billion, $145,170 point 114 cents. That is cents. So for you guys to know that, so the big boys, they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating as much as they can. Guys, Slade, how are you guys all doing? So guys, if you're watching from YouTube, share the stream, as well share the stream to your friends and family. Let them know about Bitcoin and crypto. Share the stream, guys. I'm good. If you have any question, drop your question on the chat as well. You can also drop your question on the chat from if you are watching from where Pump Fun. So for sure, I will be doing Q&A. So we'll be discussing. So you have anything to ask about the token, which is a BITCHAT. So you guys can see that is the cap which I'm wearing. So I have a lot of it here. So those are most of the caps I will wear. Those are t-shirts, so which I will be most of them. Let me show you guys. Those are some of the t-shirts as well. So another t-shirt. So most of them will have as many here. So which we'll be using. We'll be giving them out as well. We'll be giving them out as well. So coming back here, let's see. Okay, the Fed interest rate decision is today. So a lot of people still think that the Fed chair, which is a Jerome Powell, you may cut at least 25 basis point interest rate today, which if that happens, the market will skyrocket. Bitcoin and crypto will skyrocket. So Bitcoin and crypto will skyrocket. If that happens, I take that way. Yeah, let's see. So I will be streaming it live, if not here on YouTube, but Pump Fun. So coming here, Robert Kiyosaki, he said that a Bitcoin ETF for losers. So he's saying that, so what Robert Kiyosaki says is that, you should buy real Bitcoin. Bitcoin spot ETF is totally different from Bitcoin. So he is a believer of Bitcoin. He's been accumulating as much as he can, much Bitcoin. So he keep advocating for Bitcoin and crypto. So what he's saying here is that, instead of you buying a Bitcoin spot ETF, it's better you buy the real Bitcoin. That is because, people like BlackRock, are the people, you have to they manage your fund for you. How it works is that, so people like BlackRock, you sell them cash, you sell them money, so then they acquire the real Bitcoin. They give you this in order for them to hold the spot Bitcoin ETF, just like stock. So that is how it works. So Robert Kiyosaki said that it's better for you to hold Bitcoin than to hold the Bitcoin spot ETF. That is what he said. So coming for here, you guys can still see these are some bullish news about Bitcoin and crypto. So 4.3 billion Bitcoin options. Okay, this is what I was telling you guys about a few days ago. Option which expired on Friday. So guys, the market still holding strong. Most of the altcoins are still up, as you guys can see. So Bitcoin around 157,800. It's almost back up to $116,000 once again. So Ethereum hovering around 4,500. So if you look at the weekly transaction, most of them are still up with the weekly performance as well. Most of them are still up. So guys, once again, you guys can see BitChat is finally live. You guys can see the transactions. So BITCHAT is now live. So keep holding, keep DCing, don't be scared. So this is one of my favorite altcoin. That is because so I know that nobody will dump on you. I know that so you all know. So if you have been watching me for a while, so the man of my word, nobody will dump on you. So this coin BITCHAT, as you guys can see it here, BITCHAT is a long-term project. 20% of the streaming revenue on platform. So it will be using to buy back the token. 10% will be locked, 10% will be born. So then that is how we'll be giving back power back to the holders instead of giving it to the traders will keep trading. So the fee which they will be giving to us, so we'll be receiving fee. So that fee will be using it to buy back the token and lock it for a long term, and the other will be born. You can see in order for the liquidity to be pushed to, for them to push the liquidity to, what is it called? Radium. So we are already in about a 53% progress. So just like less than, we have about a 47% progress in order for the liquidity to push to radium. So let's do Q&A, guys. Let's do Q&A. I know that most of you guys, so I will be live streaming. I will try my best to be streaming this fair chair meeting a few hours from now. Yeah, guys. Once again, guys, smash the like if you're watching from YouTube. Smash the like, share the stream, share the stream. So this meme coin, you guys will see, So at least now to the end of the year, 100s I think is possible. You guys will see. So I will try my possible best to make it happen. So by burning some of the token, which is why I lock the supply, 30% of the supply which I'm holding, which is why I lock 30% of the supply, which you guys can see here, which I'm holding yesterday. So because you can't move them anymore. So seeing it here, let me see if you guys can see it here, the bubble through the bubble. So you can see it here. Those are the first which you can't move. So the bond curve, you can't move them. And those are as followed by the bond curve, you guys can see it here. And also the 30% of the supply which is being locked. So it's not those funds, it's not being moved. So nobody can dump them on you. So you can see I'm live on platform. So guys, let's the link, the CA is on my S account, and the link to the link is, it will also be in the description of this video. Let's do Q&A. So then we'll prepare for the FOMC meeting if the Fed will cut the interest rate today. So those are the featured as well. So as you guys can see, BITCHAT is live. So we are creating a legacy, not a pop and dump. A long-term project. Greetings to you guys. So how are they, my people? Rebe, Kamaru, Stephanie, you guys, how are you guys all doing, man? Fortune, I'm good, guys. I'm good. Yeah, guys, smash the like and the subscribe button. Make sure notification bell is on. For sure, we'll be doing giveaway end of this month for you guys. You know what I will be using to do giveaway? BITCHAT. I'll be sending you guys BITCHAT. So I'll be distributing a BITCHAT to you guys. So for you guys who always now to middle end of the month or to mid of the next month. So I'll have to plan that. So to send a BITCHAT out to at least almost about we'll be sending out to like about 10 to 20 people on this channel. So we'll be sending a BITCHAT to most of you guys. The token, and if you hold for a long term, you guys already know 100s is possible. So I don't want to make so much promise, but you guys will see that 100s is possible for this project, which is why I'm holding it here by myself. Let me put it on my shoulder for you guys to know how valuable it is. So how are they, my people? I'm good, guys. This set, how are you guys all doing? Akachi, Guru, Celestial, I'm Bimbola, yeah, Gloria, how are you guys doing? Process, I'm good, guys. So, guys, almost every day, even if the afternoon, I will be live on platform, or during on BITCHAT as well. So once you on platform, just type BITCHAT. That is the top token which will pop up on BITCHAT. So because you have the biggest market value on platform. So because when you type just BITCHAT on platform, it's the first token that will pop up. The other token don't have a huge market cap like this. So because all those other ones are pop and dump. So they head up to $100,000, they drop down, which is why I try my possible best for not to be having so much snipers yesterday into the token. I already added how many Solana? About 20 Solana. So which is why we have about $10,000 in liquidity, and we have $5,000 of the token locked. So that is only just that too is about $15,000 value. So the liquidity plus the locked is $15,000 plus. Yeah, how are you guys doing, man? When am I getting my drops? For sure, you guys will all get that. BITCHAT movement. Yes, so 100% favor. BITCHAT movement. So you guys will be surprised, when we hit $1 million market cap. I'm not joking. So I will work on that. It's just that I'm down on force right now, but I've been able to try to liquidate some of my NFTs because I have a lot of projects on my hand. So I'll be able to try to liquidate some of the NFT, buy some of the token, and burn some. So take some of the supply out of the take some out of the supply, the token, so take some of the token out of supply so that it will give more value to people who are holding. So that is what I'm doing. So guys, I'll be seeing you guys maybe later in the day. So if I have to stream to YouTube, so during the FOMC meeting, but if I'm not streaming on YouTube during the FOMC meeting, you guys can catch me on Popform. So the link will be in the description to Popform. So once you click the link on the description of this video, so the link will be there maybe after a few minutes. So I already added the link. It may pop up after a few minutes for you to check out the token, which is a BITCHAT on Pop Fun as well. So it's a long-term project. You guys can see it here. I'm live now. BITCHAT. So when you click on it here, you can see this is me. You can see, so you can see the token here. So we'll be earning some out of it. Now I did log in, so which is not showing me any. So this is the token. So you guys, you can get it. Hold some of it. So guys, our Bitcoin and crypto keep holding strong, as you guys can see. So the market is climbing. So if you are just tuning in, reward the stream. So the market is still holding strong. Bitcoin and crypto is ready to skyrocket if the Fed chair decide to cut interest rate today. Bitcoin will skyrocket. But nevertheless, if the Fed said that they will be cutting interest rate, so the market will dip down, but guess what? Will recover back up quickly. So you don't be scared. Just be positive for you guys to know that you guys already know Bitcoin will go up forever. That is because it's an asset with a limit supply. We will always have up and down. Yeah, we deep down because most people will be selling. We now have people who are willing to buy. People like BlackRock, people like Meta Planet, people like a strategy, which they keep accumulating and accumulating. But despite the dip, Bitcoin will be going up forever. So BitChat, my official streaming coin of Pop Fund, is live. So you can catch me up there. So guys, I will be seeing you guys all by later in the day or by tomorrow. So see you guys later. Don't be scared. You are smart and intelligent with Bitcoin and crypto. We all achieve a financial freedom together. Not just Bitcoin and crypto now. Guess what? BitChat is involved. You guys can see it. So BitChat is now live. So which is the official streaming coin. So see you guys later, guys. Charisco is out, guys. See you all later.